What's going on, Giants fans? How's everybody doing? I'm your host, Mike Jones. Welcome to an episode of Gridiron Giants brought to you by Game Changers. How's everybody doing? How we doing, Giants fans? How are we doing? Listen, I've been I've been going over some info, watching some videos, checking out Cam Ward, checking out Shedeur Sanders. I really believe that we're gonna take a quarterback. We need a quarterback. We really do. I think we need to take a quarterback. There's a possibility there's going to be a quarterback with the Cleveland crazy Myles Garrett situation, and who knows what Cleveland's going to do? Who knows what anybody's going to do? But I know if we have a choice of quarterback, I wanted to see which one I would want to pick if Cam and Shedeur are still available. So, been watching some videos. Man, they're both stat wise. Cam and Shedeur are pretty close. It's crazy. It's crazy. The big thing that stands out to me though is the completion percentage. Shedeur has a higher completion percentage than Cam does. Cam's sitting at 67%, which is 17th, ranked 17th, and Shedeur sitting at 73, which is ranked third in the nation. Obviously, Cam got Shedeur on the passing yards, and but everything else is pretty close. Both have 7 interceptions. Both have 4 rushing touchdowns. Cam Ward had 34 touchdowns, was his first. Shedeur had 30. But as I was watching the videos, you start to see things. Cam's definitely got a little unorthodox throwing. He likes to pitch, and he takes a lot of chances, just holds the ball out. I just don't think you can get away with that a little bit more in college, but you get to the pros, and them big dogs are trained, man. They're coming for that ball, and Cam holds that ball out there. And, it's one of those things where I think he's going to have to definitely address his ball security and keeping a good handle on that ball. But Cam has a strong arm. I think his arm is stronger than Shedeur's. He's more mobile than Shedeur. And don't get me wrong, Shedeur can move, but he's not Lamar Jackson, but he's also not Eli Manning. So he can move around. But Cam would definitely have to work on pocket presence, especially with our offensive line, depending on how we address that situation. We need a guy that can stay in the pocket. We need a guy that can take the hits. We need a guy that can still deliver the darts down the field. And to me, that is Shedeur Sanders. Cam's not – his percentages aren't as high as Shedeur's when it comes to what's it? The rush, under pressure. Sorry, brain fart. But I was watching some Shedeur videos, and man, this kid can move in the pocket. He's very good at evading, and he's got unbelievable accuracy on all 3 levels. He's definitely more accurate. He doesn't have the arm strength, like I said. Cam Ward definitely has him beat there. And future potential, I think Cam Ward could end up being the better quarterback in the long run once he gets himself established and set. But I think for right now, anyway, we take Shedeur, and worst case scenario, he flops out. We have a shitty record again, and then maybe I'm not against going for a quarterback next year too. So, the quarterback's the hardest position to address. It's the hardest one to get. You got to get lucky in the draft, or you got to get yourself a veteran. And every once in a while, you get these guys that pop in and they start showing a little something. But for me, on my side of it, as a Giants fan, I respect everybody's opinion. I think I would go Shedeur. I'm curious who y'all would take, Cam or Shedeur. So reach out, let me know. And then if the quarterbacks are gone, what do we do then? If we ain't gonna get a quarterback, then I highly think we need to address the offensive line. And You know, you got Mason Graham or Will Campbell. Well, Mason Graham's defense, but Will Campbell. There's a Calvin Banks Jr. They're pretty high on the list. But I don't know. I think that's probably the route I'd go if we don't get a quarterback with our first picks. I definitely wouldn't trade down. But yeah, I think if we don't get a quarterback, we'd have to go offensive line of some way, shape, or form, because it's a big issue. And definitely want to build the offensive line for whenever we are there and do have a quarterback in there. And that's one of the reasons I was saying if we do get a quarterback, we pick Shedeur, just because his pocket presence is, I think it's light years ahead of Cam Ward's in the pocket. So yeah, and we know, Giants fans, our offensive line is not usually that good. We're usually quarterbacks getting sacked, always under pressure. So, Shedeur's used to that. He was used to that. He's used to that playing in Colorado. Man, he'd sit in there, take some licks, and he can move. He can move. So if he needs to escape and run, he can still get us some yards. Like I said, he's not no speedster. He's not his dad, Dion, obviously. But I think right now that's what I'm thinking. And Shedeur also protects the ball a little better. Cam's more likely to toss up a pass. I noticed that maybe, and it's kind of questionable. But watching Cam Ward and Shedeur Sanders in videos back to back, it just, Shedeur just seemed to make more NFL type throws, like a NFL type rep in his game. So I think right now Shedeur is obviously the best choice for us. And like I said, it's nothing against Cam. I just, we don't have time for a dude that's not the greatest in the pocket, and we have a crappy O-line. I just think it would be disaster. He'd be getting popped. It'd just be bad. So in my opinion, the best choice would be go with Shedeur Sanders, who can hopefully escape some of this pressure that we're going to be getting if our O-line isn't addressed. And, he's very good in the pocket. I watched, his footwork is good. And like I said, this kid's amazing with his accuracy on all three levels: short, medium, deep. He's got a beautiful deep ball. So I think that right now is what I'm at as a Giants fan. Like I said, I'm definitely curious what y'all think. Please don't be afraid to reach out, comment. But definitely, if you stop by, watch the whole video, like, share, subscribe, comment. That's where I'm at, guys. This is just a short video on Cam Ward and Shedeur Sanders. And yeah, he's not afraid to take hits, man. He'd be good. He'll be so good with our half-ass. It's just, I think that's where we're at, and I think that would be the best way forward for the Giants. Now I'm not going to get into if we're going to get like a bridge quarterback or not. We'll do that in a different video. Today is just simply about the top QB prospects, and I have to tell you, I watched about an hour each of videos and plays, and that's what I came up with. That's what I came up with Shedeur. The kids, I mean, he's just got good work ethic. I mean, he's a Sanders. He does one hell of a job playing quarterback, and the pocket presence is what really stood out. And on top of that, he'll sit there and take that hit, and he'll still hit you over the top with an accurate ball. And that's what we need. That's what I think I'm going with, and that's what it'll be. So, Shedeur Sanders, welcome to the New York Giants. Yeah. But anyway, that's my video for today. Please remember, stop in, like, share, comment, subscribe. Definitely hit that thumbs up for me. Till next time, keep moving those sticks. Go Giants.